Hey, you boys ready? And girl, sorry. We do got a car over there.
Look at them dogs, bro.
they're probably thinking, what the fuck are they doing? You know, Sunday reflections. It's been a while. I think our last one, me and Jake did the last one together, actually. Sorta, kinda. Do you remember at the Sleeper? Yeah, we went and did our solo. Didn't capture anything, right? So, you know, Sunday reflections, we kind of talked about stuff that we've gone through and stuff, you know, every week. And I think this is the perfect time to tell you guys, you know, not necessarily y'all, but I did get banned from about 3 locations. So, you know, Sunday reflections is all about, you know, stuff that either I went through or we went through, you know, so on and so forth, right?
Ryan didn't disclose any of this information until this very moment.
Let me tell y'all something. I've been holding that in all week, right? So, you know, in this Sunday's reflection, you know, that's what this is over.
Get banned by?
So we got, I say we, and whenever I say we, it's just me, right? We got banned from the Sleeper Mortuary, the one we just got back from.
For the weed?
No. No, I fucking, okay. No, it was not the weed, okay? Point the camera at him. Now, people are calling me a meth head. That might be the weed. Being a meth head might be because of the weed. The Sleeper, you know, kind of blacklisted. The Dewey Hotel, blacklisted there. The brothel in Missouri, blacklisted there. No, I'm not going to try to be an asshole, because that's what got me banned, is being an asshole.
I'll be the asshole.
Huh?
I'll be the asshole.
Well, you should have jumped in the comment section, buddy. I needed you. I needed you.
You should have called me back.
No, I did. This week's reflections comes out of some real life conflict. Golly, Dad might need your help.
Oh, let's call yourself father.
Oh my God.
You're losing everything.
I was talking shit, you know, talking shit on the internet, you know.
Going a little unwholesome.
Necessarily, is it worth it? And that's what this Bible session is talking about. It's not just them being assholes, right? This is actually talking about, you know, what I've done wrong. Full blunt, maybe even rude at times, is what I found myself in. Stirred up a storm. It wasn't about hurting anyone. It was about calling out something that felt fake to myself. Turn into something way worse, right?
He's trying to tickle my butthole.
Hey, don't tickle his butthole. But Jake, you don't know, but yes, I did. I ran across a doll, right? I ran across a doll on my feed, and I did comment on it. And I said 3 words. If you make fun of a doll, call a doll fake, come at a doll, it's bullying.
You can't. That's crazy. You can't convince me that $1 is real.
Right, but it was who had that doll, right?
Yeah.
I'm not really mad about the brothel, right? I'm not mad about the Sleeper. It's the Dewey. The fucking Dewey? We're banned from the Dewey Hotel? That sucks.
That place was awesome.
That place was awesome, right? Yeah, so, you know, bullying. So
none of it had to do with any of our videos?
No, absolutely not. It's all got to do with my 3-word comment that I did.
Oh, and they were just tight with.
Yes, because she is friendly with everybody. She's going to friend everybody. We're loners. We have nobody. We have ourselves, right? I'll be honest, my words weren't always kind. The Bible says in James chapter 3, paragraph 5 through 6, that the tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. Consider what a great forest is when it's set on fire by a small spark. I know that my comments were sparks. They may have been born out of truth, but they also carried heat. Do you know what rage baiting is? Have you ever done that? So that's kind of how I left mine. It was like 3-4 words, but it was to rage bait them. Totally worked, but it didn't work, right? Because your words have consequences. Felt good at that time. Again, what I was doing was right. Saying, you know, a doll's fake.
Yeah, it felt good though.
It felt fun.
Well, hey, there you go. That's all I'm at.
But you know, influencers out there that, you know, they have certain opinions about certain things, and it might be controversial, but they stand on that, you know, because it's their opinion, you know.
I may not agree with what somebody says, but I respect it because that's their first amendment.
Can you imagine, like, let's say Zach Ballsack Baggins, you know, if he
heard us talking shit about him, just like
or
if
he said dolls are fake, that dolls can't be haunted, right? Can you imagine how many people would be so pissed off at him?
If you're gonna be famous, you got to take some criticism. You have to.
And it just sucks that a part of the game is these locations themselves will fucking side with people rather than.
Then try to get the truth of both sides. Exactly. That's kind of what I learned this week. Is you have to sort of fake it. You may not like somebody, but you got to fake it because that somebody, you have to work with people. Just say, you know what, I don't like you. Since you like him, I don't like you.
Right.
Do you think you could have gotten the same message across with different words?
Doll being fake and not haunted without saying that.
I mean, yes, I could have got the message across way different. I could have posted it on my page. Here's where it gets really fucked up. This is where I'm fucked up. Since I have no communication with that certain individual, it was another group that we were following. They had posted a picture and I commented on their stuff, which is fucked up, you know what I mean? Because they didn't have any part of that, you know what I mean? Because here's what I did, right? I stayed in that comment section until like 3 of them jumped in there and then I was gone. Did not comment back, didn't even look at it. So it was like, bam, tag, bam, tag, bam, tag. And they had to come to our comment section because they knew, as soon as I could take on 1 or 2 of them in the comment section till there was about 3 or 4, then I was gone. Kind of fucked up, but you ain't gonna win. That's kind of what rage baiting is. And maybe it's just a kid thing. Maybe we're just, I don't know, petty. I don't know. For saying the doll's fake, just for me, the way I did it was wrong, right? The doll's fake. You can say that. That's an opinion. That ain't bullying. That is not bullying. If you want to get bullied, come to my job, right? We bully each other all day. That's bullying. Ephesians chapter 4, paragraph 31 through 32 reminds us to get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ forgave you. That's how we move forward. Not by pretending it didn't happen, but I'll just ignore the fucking fake doll that I see everywhere, right? Ignore it, act like it ain't there. Because here's the thing, our doll, we're about to do some fucked up shit with our doll. It's one ritual. I got about 6 rituals, and they all range from, black magic, Wiccan, and some fucking crazy ass shit, right?
We don't go through the ringer with it.
You kind of believe that maybe, just maybe we might.
Because I feel like at this point we're just trying literally to do anything and everything to get some kind of paranormal activity or something.
3 locations. Your backyard.
My backyard.
Not your backyard literally, but in the trailer park.
The A-frame. Yeah.
A-frame. Every time. Yeah. We've only done 4 videos there, and all 4 times was fucked up. One of the times we got detained, so that was scary in itself. Right?
Hey, we did not.
Fuck you. He fucking flaked that night.
Why do you think they call it the anal frame?
Oh, wow. So his backyard, Donnie's backyard,
side yard,
and Kansas. So there's 3 locations that we know for sure has a ghost.
What's Kansas?
McInteer.
Where the old kitty cat was.
So that's why we're trying to conjure shit up. We're not trying to conjure shit up at any of these locations. I want to be very, very fucking clear. Don't ban us for that. We're not trying to summon anything at anybody's location.
Just talked about doing black magic with the doll.
Yeah, but at our own pace, at our own place. Right?
Black magic.
There's a lot of them.
What happens whenever you deal with black magic?
Well, I've read on the internet that, it could overtake your life. It could change events in your life. It could do a lot of shit. But that's why I got possession of the doll. Hopefully, the medium we talked to, right? She said we're dead energy. Continuing on. It's okay to call out lies, but we shouldn't let our anger control our voice, right? Being blocked or canceled doesn't define us. God's truth does. Because at the end of the day, God's seen a lot of the shit that happened. And the First Amendment may give us the right to speak, but God's words give us the wisdom how to speak. So going forward, whenever I'm pulling a fucking, I don't even know what I was doing. It was late at night, guys. It was late at night. I was just on my phone, you know, and you know, I had a Roseanne Barb kind of moment, really. You know, Roseanne went on Twitter a long time ago and got banned. She's, you know, being racist on Twitter, and you know, I was being racist towards y'all, calling it fake in a way. You know, it was late at night. It was like 11 at night. Fucking just fucking being a dick. But I will say, you know, one of the comments why we got banned was because if we bullied her doll, we will bully the ghost. And I want to be very clear, you know, one thing we don't do, we don't ever bully the ghost. We don't ever talk sexual to the ghost, right? Like somebody, you know, be very fucking clear, we do not bully no ghost. We might bully a fake doll, hell, even people at some point, but we never bullied a ghost. Maybe the A-frame, when it scared us, pulled the Bible out, started blessing the place, but that ain't really bullying. I don't think I've ever seen him bully a ghost.
Respectful young man.
I don't think I've ever seen you bully anybody. But, this, you know, getting banned isn't the end. You know, here we are. We're not banned from a cemetery, right? You know, that's kind of just my point. We can go anywhere. Even if locations ban us, it sucks. But, you know, all them locations other than the brothel, we did what we needed to do. And that was, you know, at least see it and read the Bible there at least once. It's always been our goal since we started. Read the Bible at as many locations as we can. That way, if there are any spirits and they hear us, that was kind of our goal.
Jake, what do you think?
We got banned.
Who cares?
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I told you in the beginning.
But please don't ban us from any other spots, please. Please.
Yeah, we don't want to be banned.
It was the Dewey that really hurt me, you know, the Dewey.
It's all Brian's fault. We had no part in this.
Yeah,
really.
pointed at them because it really was my fault.
Yeah,
pointed at them innocent boys.
We had no part in that racist piece of shit.
Innocent boys.
They didn't even know. Hey, y'all did get blamed because, you know, there was comments like, them and their minions, but it was me. Point the camera at me. It was all me. Now, I didn't make no fake fucking phone number or nothing. There ain't no need for that. If I'm gonna fucking talk shit, I'm gonna do it on my, either on the group page or my page. There's no need to make fake numbers. That was also the other kind of thing that was said, you know, made fake numbers, was doing this and this. And how the fuck does that turn into that? And I'll tell you why. Mental illness. God bless the First Amendment.
You got an old illness.
Dang old man, dang mental illness, man.
Dang old mental illness.
Ruining the USA, man.
See, this is why. this is why. You know, God bless the First Amendment. You know, it is nuts. I've never had so many guys tell me that, you know, they're gonna fight when they see me. Yep, I did wrong.
That's a mature thing.
God gives you some and God takes some, right? So he gave me a little bit of a good feeling at the time, but he took something too, you know. You can't always win. You can't always win, and you know, just talking about it makes you a better person, really. If I would have just stayed silent, you know,
Hallelujah.
I don't know, that isn't me. That isn't us anyways, right? Because I tell you this, our views went up.
Let's
So,
talk more shit.
You gotta start more shit. No, we ain't doing that. No, I mean, it's hard for me to say I will not call somebody out on faking something because you know it's gonna happen. I don't believe some shit.
I mean, transparency and showing the world that you deal with real shit. You're not the only one that has had the tug of war with yourself.
Right.
And then to entertain.
Right, because we're kind of like a docu-series, right?
Yeah.
We have to, we can't really make everything scary, so we gotta like unfiltered docu-series, or we don't got no video.
Reality docu.
Father Brian with
Docu-reality.
With his minion.
with his disciples.
Minion.
With his disciples. You heard me confess my sins tonight, right?
Yes, I did, and
And if you got anything out of me being honest, right? Hopefully. you got something maybe, you know.
Being vulnerable is a big thing. It's very brave.
Yep.
Not everybody can do it.
Yep. And we learned that the Bible, you know, talks about your tongue being some shit you may say.
And then we listen and we don't judge.
Yep, we listen and we don't judge. We're done here.
This is awesome. Thanks for having me.
Yep.